This is the covenant I will establish. After that time, declares the Lord, I will put my laws in their minds and write them on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. No longer will they teach their neighbour, or say to one another, Know the Lord, because they will all know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will forgive their wickedness and will remember their sins no more. By calling this covenant new, he has made the first one obsolete. And what is obsolete and outdated will soon disappear. So the written testimony quite plainly states the old covenant is finished, obsolete, outdated, and 2,000 years ago was soon to disappear. And it did disappear. And now you have that covenant written on your hearts, not in a book, not in the Old Testament. It's written on your hearts. And we know who our God is. And we know we're his people. And no longer do we have anyone to teach us anything. Or even say to one another, Know the Lord. Because they will all know me. So unless you recognize you're in the new covenant, you're missing out. You need to realize what God has put on your minds and in your hearts. What he himself has written on your hearts forever. Each person will know God. We have no need to tell anyone, know the Lord. Because they will all know me. And I will forgive their wickedness and remember their sins no more. The Father doesn't see sin anymore. He's granted you the gift of righteousness. Not your own righteousness, but his righteousness through his grace and mercy, which is eternal, everlasting. And you are his forever. This is the glorious freedom of the sons and daughters of God. And what we all need to come into and recognize and rejoice in. And once we do that, you will have no need to teach anything. Peace and love, everybody.